translatory motion, circular motion, rotatory motion, periodic motion, vibratory motion, oscillatory motion, uniform motion, random motion, and several more types of motions about which you are learning daily. But have you ever thought that a single object can show more than one types of motion at a single time? If your answer is no, then this video is for you. Today we are going to learn about such examples, such daily life examples where a single object are showing more than one types of motion at the same time. So let's start our video now. Our first example is a moving bicycle. Can you tell that which type of motion is shown by a moving bicycle? Pause the video here and comment your answer. Now let's see how a bicycle moves and during its motion which types of motion is it showing. When the bicycle moves, the bicycle along with the rider moves forward in a straight or curved path. So in this case the bicycle is showing a translatory motion. But think about the wheel of the bicycle. The wheel is fixed at the center by a rod which acts as the axis. Along this axis the wheel rotates. Thus, the two wheels while moving shows rotatory or rotational motion. So, in case of bicycle, two types of motion is visible. One is translational motion and another is the two wheels showing rotational motion. Our second example is Earth. We all know that there is an imaginary axis or imaginary line that passes through the North Pole and South Pole of Earth. This is the axis of the Earth. About this axis, the Earth rotates. Hence, this is the rotational motion of the Earth. That is, the Earth rotates about its axis. So it is the rotational or rotatory motion. Again, we know that Earth revolves around the Sun once in every 1 year. Hence, this revolution is repeated after certain interval of time. So, this is an example of periodic motion. So, Earth shows two types of motion. One is rotational motion where the Earth rotates about its imaginary axis, and the second one is periodic motion where the Earth revolves around the Sun once in every year. Our third example is a sailing fan. You all know that there is an axis about which the sailing fan rotates. So as the sailing fan rotates about an axis, so it is the rotational motion. Now consider any point in one blade. Let us consider this point in this blade. Now observe carefully. While rotating, this point of the sailing fan moves a circular path. Any point in a blade covers a circular path. Hence, this is the circular motion shown by the blade of the fan. Hence, in case of sailing fan, we observe two types of motion. One is rotational motion because the sailing fan is actually rotating about its axis, and another one is the circular motion. This can be seen that a blade or a point in a blade is covering a circular path while rotating, and hence it shows circular motion also. Our next example is a propeller aircraft. you have seen that there is a propeller or a wheel-like structures in front of the aircraft. The plane as a whole moves forward in a straight or curved path. So in this case, the plane is showing translatory motion. But the propeller in front of the plane, the wheel-like structure in front of the plane, this shows rotational motion, because in case of the propeller, the blades rotates about an axis which is fixed to the plane. Thus, the propeller is rotating about an axis and hence it shows rotational motion. Thus, in case of propeller aircraft, two types of motion is observed. One is translatory motion or translational motion, because the plane as a whole moves forward, and the other is the rotatory motion or rotational motion, which is shown by the propeller in front of the airplane, where the propeller rotates about a fixed axis. The last example is a Ferris wheel. You must have observed Ferris wheel. In Bengali, it is called as Nagardola. If you see the motion of a Ferris wheel, you will observe that the whole setup or the whole wheel rotates about a center point. The whole setup rotates about a center point. Hence, this is the rotatory motion or rotational motion. But consider a single seat. If I consider this seat, just observe the motion of this seat carefully. It covers a circular path while moving. Thus, this is the circular motion. Thus, in case of Ferris wheel, we observe two kinds of motion. One is rotational motion, where the whole setup or the whole wheel rotates about a center axis. And the second one is circular motion, where each seat of the passenger is covering a circular path and hence it is circular motion. Let's quickly revise what we learned today. We have learned that one object can show more than one types of motion at the same time. The first example is a bicycle, where it shows two types of motion. One is translatory motion, another one is rotatory motion. In case of earth, it shows two types of motion. One is rotational motion and the second one is periodic motion. In case of sailing fan, it shows two types of motion. One is rotational motion and the second one is circular motion. For propeller aircraft, it shows two types of motion, translatory motion and rotatory motion. And finally, in case of Ferris wheel, we see two types of motion. One is rotational motion and another one is circular motion. If you need these notes for revision, simply pause the video and take a screenshot. So, from now, if anyone asks you what kind of motion an object is showing, then look at the object at first. See how it moves and how its different parts are moving. Then make some conclusions. Can you give some example where one object is showing more than one types of motion at the same time? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and stay curious. Thank you.